Right, awesome. So I just want to start off by saying that today has been 6 months since we launched LandWorks. Our achievements in those 6 months are in the announcement channel, but I want to say thanks once again to the whole EnterDAO team. Everything we do is truly a teamwork, and it could not have been possible without the whole team. So thank you. But now moving on the development side, our team shipped an update of LandWorks on the 27th of June. It included a brand new landing page and an FAQ page, which are outlining what LandWorks is in a more detailed way. We have also introduced a voxels map in the Explore section of LandWorks. So now the experience for both the Decentraland and voxels when browsing properties is very similar. Last but not least, of course, we introduced several UX improvements to make the usability more enjoyable and resolved some bugs. As we shared last time, we are working on an improved filtering system. We want to provide the most flexible and optimal way for browsing through LandWorks. And yeah, we're excited to share it with you. We're expected to ship it next week alongside several other improvements on the platform. Moving to another bit that we're very focused on, it's the profit sharing mechanism I talked about on the last community call. Just a quick reminder what it is. It's a way we can expand LandWorks capabilities by giving the opportunity to collections, marketplaces, or any other DApp to get a portion of the revenue that EnterDAO is generating through LandWorks by using the renting protocol. So just to elaborate on the technicalities, LandWorks charges a percent of every rent, and we have created a mechanism to share that percent. We are now in the final stage of development, which will allow for the mechanism to be used. We are currently working on a detailed documentation. Everything works from the technical details to the actual implementation integration. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And the last, but certainly not least, I would like to share some info. Some of you know that the first governance proposal for the DAO is about launching a grants program for builders. Fortunately, we haven't had the chance to execute on that so far, but I'm glad to announce that we are now working hard and kicking off that grants program. The first iteration will be scenes for the Decentraland, and the price pool for that will be a total of 50k USDC and 50k Enter tokens. This is just a very, very early offer on that. We'll be sharing more information on the details and specifications of the grants program very soon. So stay tuned. And that's it for LandWorks. We're passing it to Adi.
Thanks, Stanley. So MetaPortal, I think we haven't had a community call since the last MetaPortal release. So if you haven't seen already, there is a new version of MetaPortal 0.5. You can go and download it through the website. The major features there are referrals and leaderboard. So now you can invite your friends to MetaPortal, and once they complete some of the quests and reach level 3, you will also gain experience points. Each player has a unique referral code, so yeah, make sure to share it with as many people as possible. And the other thing, the leaderboard. Now through the leaderboard you can see other players' progress, and you can also see your position. For now you cannot interact with it, but this will actually change with the next version when we release the profile updates and the public profiles. We're currently testing those features and aiming to release them this week, if of course there are no major issues. There are a couple more features on our roadmap that will improve the social aspect of MetaPortal, and some of them are already in development. One is the public profiles, and for the others, I'll give more detailed updates on our next community call. Apart from the profile updates, with this release, we'll also launch Binance Smart Chain support. So expect to see some Binance Smart Chain based games in MetaPortal soon. And another thing that is an improvement of our non-custodial wallet is the option to transfer tokens. So if you have funds in your MetaPortal wallet, now you'll be able to send them to another wallet. That is for the next release, and some other stuff that we're developing are game reviews. So users will be able to rate games and write reviews. Then some improvements on the game details page and the new guilds page that I already mentioned on the last community call. But just to explain, players will be able to access a list of guilds. For each, they'll be able to see the games that they support, and if those guilds are actively searching for players, they will be able to apply. That's some of the things that are currently in development. And one last thing that I don't want to spoil too much about, but I'll just mention that we are planning to have a game that is exclusive to MetaPortal. I cannot share more for now, but we'll do on some of our next community calls, so stay tuned. And that's it from me.
All right, thanks, Adi. Cool, so some random updates on my end, or not so random, just not related to either of the product development per se. First, in regards to creating the community space, we are in quite advanced stages building together with Voxel Architects. We're probably going to leak some images of the community space that is taking shape. We had the first test of it earlier this week, and we're excited to share it with you guys, but things are moving well there. So soon we're going to be hosting events for the Sharded Mind holders, and do also partner events with some of our friends as well. So that's one. Second thing is, Adi briefly touched upon this, but we're basically looking to expand both products to more networks, and we see that obviously the metaverse and Web3 gaming is going to be multi-chain, so we're looking to add more networks both to MetaPortal and provide renting infrastructure to different chains, not only Ethereum. One thing which is probably the elephant in the room when it comes to gaming is Immutable, and we're currently looking and talking with their team on how we could not only add Immutable as a network and their gaming ecosystem to the MetaPortal, but also provide value and market infrastructure to their gaming community as well.
Zico, I think we lost you for a second there.
Where did you lose me? Anyway, I can repeat. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I was saying that we're looking to expand both products onto different networks. One that is on top of our mind is Immutable, as they're shaping up to be one of the, if not the most vibrant gaming and NFT ecosystem. So we'll be looking to add Immutable to the portal. We're exploring how we could enable renting infrastructure on Immutable, and we're obviously talking with their team to see how we can add value to their community and the ecosystem as well. So that's on the those updates, and I think that's pretty much it for me. We're going to be rolling out quite a bit soon. Stanley mentioned the grants program. The community space should be live soon. and hopefully EnterDAO will be and the products will be going multi-chain very soon. Because currently, right now, we have Ethereum and Polygon, but we believe that there is a bigger worlds or more worlds beyond that. So we're quite excited to basically enable all of these communities. And last thing, we're in talks with a bunch of games and we've signed a bunch of partnerships. And I've said this already a couple of times, but we haven't revealed too much. Just because a lot of these games are still in development, they're developing their land assets, and most of what we do together is under NDA. But we do have some partnerships lined up. One that got announced by Sports Icon, I think last week, was that they're going to be building a sports metaverse, and they're going to be having stadiums which are going to be rentable, hopefully through LandWorks, and we're working with their tech team to basically do that as well. So yeah, we do have a bunch of partnerships lined up, and I expect those to come into fruition later this summer and early in the fall. That's the update on my end, and if anyone has any questions, I guess now is the time to do so.
You forgot to mention the merch.
Oh yeah, good reminder. So we're going to be launching some cool EnterDAO merch with degen supply. There is no date on it yet, but the designs are pretty good, and we're going to share it with them quite soon. They've already made some cool merch with Universe and LeagueDAO, and obviously those are like partner and friends projects. So we're excited to work with those guys. All right, so if that's it, we can wrap it up. The recording will be up tomorrow. We'll be obviously in the Discord, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.